So here this evening to share with you an RSA, a student leader in his chapter from Maryland, and here to share our platform this evening, please welcome Josh Freeman.
Okay, so a couple months ago, I received a phone call that went a little bit like this. Hello? Hi, Josh, this is Sandy Corridon. Haven't spoken to you in a while. I have a possible opportunity I think you may be interested in. Okay, what is that? Well, I was thinking you may like to attend the G8 Summit and be a participant there. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so just think about it, give me a call back, and that'd be great. Alright, yep, will do. Bye-bye. So then I proceeded to tell my mom, hey, Mom, I got a call from Miss Sandy, sweet lady. And she just was asking me if I wondered if I wanted to participate in the G8 Summit. Like, I know I have a busy schedule, and I don't know if that's really going to work out, so just wanted to make sure you knew she at least called me. And Mom, why are you making that face? Well, I have to go. I don't even need to think about it. Okay. Well, all right, that's fine. So it was decided right then and there I was going to attend the G8 Summit. The night before, actually starting that night, I started receiving all these articles of information being emailed to me with information about youth development and food security that I had to read up on for preparation for this G8 Summit. So the day before the G8 Summit came, they were able to house me in a hotel, and the next morning, the day of the G8 Summit, I walked outside, front of the hotel, and I saw my car waiting for me. It was a blacked out Escalade, bulletproof, and it had little breath mints in the little coffee. I got in the car and we drove to Capitol Hill, the Reagan building, and I walk in, and the moment I walked into that G8 Summit in the Reagan building, I noticed something. The first time in my life, I was part of a minority. I realized from all the people there that Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, myself, and the guest speaker Bono all had one thing in common, that we happened to be the only, three of the only white people there in the whole place. So I realized I'm part of my minority right now. So it was all a whole new experience for me. And I'd actually like to show you the guest list that I'd like, oh, it's already up there. Beautiful. Okay, so you see the speakers that I came in contact with. So I kept on mingling with people, and it was time to meet these dignitaries up here. You see President Barack Obama, His Excellency Professor John Evans. And I came to meet these people, and it was time for me to meet the Prime Minister of Ethiopia. So I started walking up, I make eye contact, I start reaching out my hand, and then I noticed something. No one else around me were shaking hands. They were all bowing. I didn't even know people did that. I thought that was just something I saw in Mulan and Jackie Chan. So it kind of looked like I started reaching out my hand, I saw they were starting to bow. So I was just hoping he didn't catch that. The day continued on, and I sat for 10 hours listening to talks about food security and youth development and just global issues from all these dignitaries you see up here. The day unraveled, and I got driven back to my hotel in my car. And I started realizing something. All the pieces began to connect together. I started realizing that subconsciously, when I walked right into that building, I began to analyze my audience. When I was greeting the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, I was analyzing what he was doing, the people around me, and trying to connect effectively to make my conversation more effective. In that case, relating to his culture. All stuff that we have been learning in the Young Speakers Guild training. I didn't really think it had that much of a benefit when every time before a platform in your Young Speakers Guild, you'd have to write down the audience that would be attending, if there's anything you as a speaker have to do to make it more purposeful. It's extremely repetitive. What sense does this make? But it made something, and I really started connecting the dots. This is amazing. Speakers Guild, if you're just involved in ICC, please take hold of all the information given to you. Although at times it may not seem like it's applicable to you now, I promise you, later down the road, it will be. I'm sure your mother and father have said to you before, oh no, you just don't get it yet, you're not old enough, you'll realize the great opportunity when you get older. And my mom likes to say, your frontal lobe isn't developed yet. But I promise you, I got to catch a little glimpse of that frontal lobe for a moment. While you're here, take hold of all the information being given to you, because I promise you down the road, it'll make down the road, it's going to make you a better communicator, and it'll make us more effective ambassadors for Christ. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. And we let him at the G8 Summit. There we go. Wow. Okay. Pretty exciting. I know Josh has so much more